we're finding that the research that Dr. Jones and the group at B'nai Emanah have been doing, they got a hold of over 7 copies of the Hebrew New Testament, the Hebrew
Wow.
manuscripts. And I tell you what, that is a story in itself, and we'll go over that story. And they've been working for the last 6 years, 7 years now, translating. And they started with the book of Revelation, which
Mm,
is amazing and what you're going to find in that, and the book of Matthew, which was originally written in Hebrew. And so
mm.
now we've translated that and we put it into an
Oh,
easy
yeah.
to read red letter edition
Oh,
called
my.
the Hebrew books of Matthew and Revelation. Now, we have a full study version of both of these that are in hardcover and everything else, but you're going to want to get this. So we'll we'll tell you a little bit more in the break about this. And I want to encourage you to get a hold of your copy because
Mhm.
when you're reading the red letters, and I'm going to hold this up to the camera, hopefully it's actually in color and red letters of the actual words of Yeshua. It blows you away. And one of the things that I'm very excited about in that is in Revelation, Yeshua says, I am the Aleph Tav, the beginning, and I am. He is the great I am. He is
Amen.
the Aleph
Amen.
Tav, the first and last letter of the Hebrew alphabet, not the
Right.
Alpha and Omega, but the Aleph Tav. And what's beautiful about that, the Aleph symbol in the Paleo Hebrew, which is in the
Mm.
open of our logo, and in the very middle, if you could see that up there
Right.
in our logo, is the ancient Aleph Tav, and the Aleph is an ox head, and
Mm.
the Tav is an X or a cross. Each word in Hebrew, or excuse me, each letter in Hebrew is a word, and the
Mhm.
Aleph means powerful or strong, almighty, and a lot of times that's just one symbol for God.
Right.
And then the Tav is sign, so he's the almighty sign.
Mm.
And we learn that in the Hebrew. We see that in the Hebrew. That's very beautiful. The other thing we have in our logo is the 7 candle menorah.
Mhm.
And in Revelation, you'll discover in the Hebrew manuscripts that those lampstands aren't just lamps,
Mm.
but they're actually, and it says in the manuscript, menorah. And the menorah was designed by God. Moses wrote it down and Bezalel created it, and we have all that written out in Exodus about what that was. But it was designed by God, and it symbolizes the 7 spirits of God and the Holy
Mhm.
Spirit authority on your fellowship.